What is up, everybody? This your man Dre Mac. About to talk about finally. I was on vacation, y'all, so gotta give me a little slack. About to talk about Mortal Kombat right now on the Dre Mac Show.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mac with another episode of the Dre Mac Podcast
All right, Mortal Kombat 2021. Let me just give you like a brief overview of kind of like what I liked in the movie, what I didn't like, some of the things that, going forward, I would like to see, and, my overall expectations of the movie. So, Mortal Kombat 2021, of course, is a prequel to the actual Mortal Kombat tournament. So, you kind of actually have to understand that when you're watching this movie. It is not the actual Mortal Kombat tournament. This is the prequel leading up to the tournament where it's up to Earthrealm's heroes to be able to stop the invasion of Shao Kahn and the Netherrealm villains, it's different things like that from taking over the Earth. So this is just everybody's trying to come together. Let's get our champions together and everything. So standout performance from this actual movie is Sub-Zero. I don't care what no one says. Sub-Zero is the actual ground part of this movie. A lot of people say that Kano carried the movie. He was really the tension breaker of the movie. But when you're talking about antagonists, cold-blooded, pun intended, antagonist, Sub-Zero is that dude in this movie. And yes, he does mean okay, let me just let y'all know. Spoilers. So he does meet his demise. It's like any other villain, but let's not think that Sub-Zero is going away anytime soon, especially if he comes back as Noob Saibot, one of my favorite characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise. And then let's talk about Kano. Kano was so incredibly awesome. His dialogue, this guy, I think his name is Josh Lawson. Matter of fact, let me go find out. Josh Lawson was awesome. Ooh, Josh Lawson was awesome. His dialogue in this particular movie was so funny. He was the attention breaker. He was the comic relief. When he got his the eye laser portion was funny. You know what I mean? But he was the kind of character that you kind of need to be able to set up a secondary antagonist in a secondary movie. Do I believe he's dead after the fight between him and Sonya Blade? No, absolutely not. I don't believe that he will not return. He was too well written, and he brought so much energy to the actual movie. I personally don't believe that this is just the end of that particular character. I believe that he will come back with the cybernetic eye, and is going to be he's going to come back. That's all I'm saying about that. Then let me go to another character that I really like was Max Hong as Kung Lao. First of all, Kung Lao is one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat lore, period, point blank. One of my favorite characters. He acted just like Kung Lao. Kung Lao was really a real person. He had him down packed, man. Just absolutely loved him. Let's not forget my man Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion or Hanzo. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when you're talking about bringing like element from the cartoon, if you guys haven't seen Scorpion's Revenge, bringing that element to the actual screen from Scorpion's Revenge to now to this particular movie, he was most definitely it, man. And you felt so sorry for him for what, Behind did to his family and to his son. and his wife, especially, you know, the scene where he says, I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And the look that his wife gave, but then knowing, me being a Mortal Kombat fan, knowing the way this story is going to go, it's almost like the Titanic. You're like just waiting for the ship to go down, and the ship does go down. But man, he bring it, man, and he's so awesome, man. Just his character and everything, top notch. Loved it, absolutely enjoyed it. The guy who played Jax was pretty good too. That's Micah Brooks. He was really good. Funny kind of. We made fun of his. Kato was the only one who made fun of his arms. So I thought his arms was hilarious. Oh man! Until he got the whatever they called it, whatever excuse to give him his metal arms, to get the full metal arms is what it is. This is a Kaido, whatever. You know, I'm a with this particular type of movie with this stuff. I dispense belief that so he couldn't just went somewhere like a cyber. It would have been cool if him or Jax could have went somewhere and had the cybernetic enhancements to be able to get that particular type of stuff, and it just wasn't like you have to reach a certain level in Raiden's temple that makes your powers come, quote unquote. But you know what? It's Mortal Kombat. It's a different take. I'm fine with it. I've played almost every single iteration of Mortal Kombat except for Armageddon. That's the only one that I never played. But it's Mortal Kombat. So as long as I get as a fan, literally, you know, and let's not mistake this. Mortal Kombat 11 had one of the best storylines in a video game franchise that's based off a fighting game that I've ever played in my whole entire life. And I played Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 10, or Mortal Kombat 11. And when I looked at Mortal Kombat 9, when they just redid everything and, you know, did the whole time travel thing, it went back in the past and stuff like that, it was excellent. Excellent. It's still harder to beat Shinnok than it is to beat Chronica, but that's just, let me not get on that. You know, you play Mortal Kombat X, so you had the different versions of this particular type of character. Then you had Mortal Kombat 11, who told a excellent story. Excellent story. So yes, do I and they were probably making this Mortal Kombat movie way before Mortal Kombat 11 came out. So I'm not really tripping about some of the elements that is not of the game, like they're just getting these powers and not like cybernetic enhancements or different things like that. Even that's beyond belief. So I'm gonna just take that as a grain of salt. It's cool. I don't have any problems with it. But let me tell you what I did have a problem with. First of all, Sonya Blade. Had a problem with her. I don't know if it was the writing, possibly, or whatever it was, but the writing was for her was I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the writing for her. Some of the flip, like, okay, so I'm gonna just give you a scene that really was like, what? When she came in and they were fighting the reptile creature, and what's the kid's name? Cole. So she's like, throw me a. She said, what did she say? She said, throw me the knife, Cole, and she had to do this swirl and twirl thing just to catch it and stab him. Like, really, really, really. I didn't like that. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't like it at all. Louis Tan as Cole Young. Boring. And I love Louis Tan. I think Louis Tan is an excellent actor, but in this, like, he just seems so underwhelming, and you know, he's like the creative character who just sucks as a fighter. Like in Mortal Kombat, being an MMA fighter is not all what it's cracked up to be. You unless you built like Goro, you're not getting. Nobody's picking you. I'm just saying, you're gonna be the guy who's the last person picked. You know, kind of like RoboCop in Mortal Kombat 11. Like, it's cool for nostalgic reasons, but he sucks. I mean, unless you could really, really, really play with him. You know, I'm big on like ninjas and, you know, more of the, you know, basic martial arts moves, not really a lot of grapple moves in Mortal Kombat. I just kind of want to beat you up and get to a fatality, but I digress. It's just I didn't like him. Raiden had to grow on me a little bit. I know that Raiden, that's the guy who actually played in Thor, I think the first Thor and the last Thor. He was Hogan in the Thor movies, I believe. But his sense of humor had to grow on me. I had to watch it. Now I watched Mortal Kombat like 7 times, so I enjoy the movie. But for particular characters, I had to kind of like get his humor down a little bit. But like, oh, okay, that's him just being funny. But I mean, Liu Kang, that version of Liu Kang reminded me of Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat 9. No, you just, yeah. He was all right. Like I said, I've watched it multiple times, and he reminded me of the Mortal Kombat 9 Liu Kang. And I've just, I mean, not just recently, when Mortal Kombat Aftermath came out, I went and played that whole entire story mode, and you get that Liu Kang compared to this one. It's just like, I mean, but he has something to grow, and I honestly blame the writing for that. I don't actually blame the actor. I blame the writing for it. I mean, there's some good parts. Let me tell you, breakout character. CC Stringer is Melina. I'm in love, y'all. I'm in love. CC Stringer. Oh, she fired. She could have stabbed me with that side and licked it. I would have been okay with it. Come, this don't kill me, but stab me again. Come on. But I liked her. And she doesn't have a really big portfolio as far as an actress, but really liked her. You know what I'm saying? She is fine. But really, really liked her. Shang Tsung was really cool. I liked him in The Dark Knight. So I was actually happy when he was cast as Shang Tsung. Really kind of just enjoyed his character. It's just one scene where he's walking with like druids or whatever. I guess they were druids, and he's all dirty and filthy, and then you go back to the next scene when they show up again, and he's all clean. Yeah, I don't know. Cabal was really funny. I think he was voiced by Damien Herman. Very funny. I believe that Cabal was the actual physical action was done by Daniel Nelson. But again, I really enjoyed it. Not even gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. General Reiko made an appearance, and General Reiko hasn't been around since I want to say like Mortal Kombat 4 or something like that. But General Reiko makes an appearance, and he is played by Big Nate Jones. Nathan Jones was a former WWE wrestler turned actor. If you, oh my God, watch The Protector. Just watch The Protector. That's all I'm gonna say with Tony Jaa. The fight between him and Nathan Jones, just the fight scenes, period, in that movie, awesome. And that's one thing I will give Mortal Kombat above everything. The action, top notch. Top notch. Even the training scene when they was doing the sweep kick is just a callback to every time that you could sweep somebody to death on Mortal Kombat. That was just hilarious. But like I said, suspend disbelief on this movie. You just go in there to have a good time. Kano's awesome. Sub-Zero is awesome. It's some questionable acting from some characters and some really good ones from others, but I believe it's something to improve on. I can't wait till they reveal who Johnny Cage is going to be in the next one, because he will be in the next movie. I honestly feel that they should just get rid of the Cole Young character. Have him. I mean, I know that they want to preserve there's a storyline where he is the descendant of the Shiryu clan, and he's a descendant of Scorpion. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but unless they improve his character, improve a little bit more of the fighting from him, so he could be more confident when he fights. And I mean, they made him kill Goro. Now, I'm not even mad about him killing Goro in this movie, because Goro is not the character from the original Mortal Kombat movie where he was just impossible to. He was like one of the hardest people to actually fight on Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat games. But now he's kind of like, he's not really a big character now. I mean, if you do fight him, he's easily, could be defeated. I'm mad because they didn't make him do his fireballs, but of course he's going to be back from the next movie. Noob Saibot, behind, I believe he's going to be back for the next movie, and we're going to see if the Lin Kuei is going to come back, where they have the second edition of Sub-Zero, and he's fighting for Earthrealm as well. So again, I enjoyed the movie. I would give the movie 6.5 out of 10 stars if I was rating it. just because I like a lot of the action. I like some of the acting. Some was way better than others. More standout characters. Like I said, Kano, Sub-Zero was very much standout characters. Scorpion. We need more Scorpion in the next movie. And I hope they do it like Scorpion's Revenge because that's such a good movie. So I hope they do it like that. But again, I primarily enjoy the movie. Like I said, would I like to see a little bit more acting on a certain character? Sonya Blade, I'm looking at you. I'm also looking at you, Liu Kang. Come on, yeah, y'all already killed my other Shaolin monk homie because I played Mortal Kombat Shaolin monks. So you already killed Kung Lao. If he ain't gonna come back, at least make you be better. You got to come back a little bit harder than that. And if you notice in his character, he has a little dark side to him. Watch the scene where he's talking to Cole Young. Watch that. Watch his face. There's a little dark side to him. So hopefully I think they play against that. But again, primarily enjoyed the movie. I've watched it multiple times. It's just a really good popcorn flick. Until next time, when I'm talking about something else, I will holler at y'all later. Peace and shalom to everybody.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is your man, Dre Mack, with another episode of the Dre Mack Podcast Show.